We have all seen how email personalization is done today, where there are a lot of AI tools in the market that help you personalize based on certain aspects. You have your chat models itself, like ChatGPT or Claude, that can personalize individual emails for you. But the biggest challenge that people face or salespeople face today is to figure out what to personalize on and where to get that data from. Right? Because in the end, personalization is all a game of context. So today what we are going to do is that we are going to build an AI agent using Make that does the entire personalization game end to end based on what criteria do we want to personalize on. So let's quickly see how does this work. Now on Make, the very first thing that you go on to see is the platform where you have the options of creating scenarios and AI agent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build an AI agent. So I'll go on to that and I'll create an agentic scenario where I'll start from scratch. Now, at this point, what happens is that you have multiple things that you can create. One, you can start by building a complete AI agent, add knowledge base, add tools, MCP, and chat. What we have done is we have already built this entire workflow where at the initial phase itself, we are setting certain variables or certain values. Now, this in this particular use case, I want to personalize based on certain specific data points from a company standpoint rather than a prospect standpoint. So, this is a company level personalization or relevance alignment. That's what I'm going to do over here. So what I've done over here is I've added this as an input where I'm mentioning exactly what are the things that I want the AI agent to first research about a company. So say for example, if my lead data looks like this, where I have the very basic details like the company name, website, industry, location, contact person's name, and designation. End output that I want is a personalized email. So how do I go about this? Is one, since I don't have all the details about this particular company, I would first of all want the particular AI agent to figure out that okay, what are those additional details that I might require. Say in this case, it's the description, the product offer summary, or their competitors. I can add multiple such variables as well. Now, where does this actually help me is when I'm actually building my AI agent, where the very first thing that I'm doing is I'm inputting my data, that's the company data from the Google Sheet. I'm using a web research to actually do the search. I'll quickly show you how I created the prompt over here. Now, in terms of the prompt, one, we have asked it to do the company research. So, we have built one agent completely to do the company research for us, where the goal for it is to get the data from from the Google Sheet, write down all the research that it's done into the Google Doc, from which it narrows down exactly what data is required for personalization. So this is what we have done, where we have given it a complete prompt as to what to research about, what to write in the research brief that's in the document, what all to do in terms of the tasks, and what are the general rules that it needs to take care of. In terms of input, we have given it the complete list that we added as an input in the start to help it understand what all data is it that we are looking for. So this is how we have built our first AI agent that does the company level research and creates that complete brief. Next up, the goal is to personalize things. So what we have done over here is that we have then built another AI agent that does the personalization for us at scale. Now imagine that you have data points beyond the basic data points that you had in your lead table, like the company level data and all of those things. And then AI understands and gets context of that and then builds a personalized email. So how would that look? And at the end, what we have done is that if you see the output of this looks like this, where we have a complete email with the subject line that is something that's personalized specifically for that company. Finally, what I'm doing is that to make things seamless for me, I've integrated a Gmail node which helps me in terms of creating that entire email as a draft onto Gmail. So all I need to do is just review the email and then send it across. So in four simple steps, we have built an entire company level personalization engine for sales teams. This is the ways or one of the use cases that we have been trying to solve using Make. There are more such use cases as well, and I'm sure you will also be having your own use cases. So if you have anything in mind, then please put up in the comment below. And if you found this video useful, then please like and comment. And thank you so much for watching this one.